Hereford Club historian Ron Parrott has been inundated recently with questions about how our results and league stats compare to previous champions and their results. Ron takes up the story. Comparisons are always difficult because in previous Southern League Premier seasons, clubs sometimes played 46, 44, 42 or even 40 games in a season, but making allowances for this, comparisons can still be made. To recap, Peter Beadle and his lads ended up with P46, W36, D5L5, F111, A33, PTS 113. This does indeed look impressive, but it's not until you examine the achievement in detail that you realize what an absolutely magnificent, never-to-be-forgotten season we have been lucky enough to enjoy. I have gone back as far as the Second World War to examine statistics, and here are the results. 1. 36 games won. No team in the history of the Southern League has ever won this number of games. The nearest have been Bath City with 32 from 42 games back in 1959-60, but they also lost 7 out of 42, and Welling United with 29 from just 38 games in 1985-86. 2. 5 games drawn. 4 clubs have equaled this but with far more losses, and only one club has bettered it, Bath City again with 3 in 1959-60, but they lost 7. 3. 5 games lost. Yes, this feat has been bettered but never when combined with the number of wins and draws. For example, Boston United only lost 4 in 1999-2000, but they drew 11. Dover Athletic lost only 4 in 1992-93, but they also drew 11. Dover repeated the feat in 1989-90, but they drew 6 and only scored 87. Welling United only lost 3 in 1985-86, but they only played 38 games and drew 6 of those. Our old friends Worcester City lost only 4 in 1978-79, but they also drew 11. The record for the fewest losses goes to Bath City in 1977-78 when they lost only 2 but they drew 18. 4. 111 goals scored. Yes, this total has been bettered on several occasions but never with so few goals conceded. For the record, Kettering Town of course, have exceeded this total this very season. Other teams to beat it are, Hemel Hempstead Town in 2013-14 with 128 goals, Oxford United in 1961-62 with 118 goals, Bath City in 1959-60 with 116 goals, and of course the great Merthyr Tydfil side of the late 40s and early 50s who scored 133 in 1948-49, 143 in 1949-50, a magnificent 156 in 1950-51 and 128 in 1951-52. 5. Just 33 goals conceded. This has been bettered on 8 occasions, but in every case, the goals scored has been far less. The best of the lot was the miserly 23 conceded by champions Dover Athletic in 1992-93, but they only scored 65. 6. 113 points secured. This is a Southern League Premier record. Only 3 clubs have ever exceeded 100 points. Chippenham Town were the latest when they recorded 103 points just last season from 46 games. Then come Hemel Hempstead Town with 102 points from 44 games in 2013-14, and you have to go back in time to 1989-90 when Dover Athletic notched up 102 points from 42 games. All in all, it's a magnificent record of which we should all be justly proud. Any doubters of Peter Beadle and his team should only look at these statistics to realize what a fantastic job they have done. It couldn't have been better.